Graham lining up for the point after. The extra point is good. They're starting to build a big lead early in this ballgame.
Yeah, and this defense better figure out something to do pretty quickly or this one's going to get away.
San Diego gets ready to kick it away. He kicks it off. From the 6. They forced a 3 and out on the offense's last possession.
On the return.
Ball on their own 22.
At the 22-yard line. 1st and 10.
They line up in the I formation. The halfback with the carry. And he will lose yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play. It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Out of the I formation, on the ground with a tailback. Norwood comes away with 2 yards on the carry. That'll bring up a 3rd and long. They'll bring in their dime package. It's completed. He breaks the tackle. Good game through the air will set him up with another 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
They line up in an I. The halfback with the carry.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
2nd and 8 coming up here.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
He drops back to pass. Almost picked. Again, was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Receiver on the play. Third and 8. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Stafford lines up in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. And the defender intercepts it. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Ace backfield this time. They'll throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Macklin was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete.
Yeah, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
McFadden is the single setback. The halfback with the carry.
Usually if you run the football this well early in the game, it bodes well for what may happen later, because as defenses tire, sometimes you break those big runs.
On 3rd down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. The Kansas City Chiefs go with a 4-man front. They give it to the tailback.
McFadden with the carry. No gain on the play.
Hall is back awaiting the punt. Calls for the fair catch. That might be holding. Let's see what the official's call is on the field.
On the receiving team, number 28.
And I know this is a game of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your emotions get away from it.
Ball on the 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
One-man backfield. Stafford sends one of his guys in motion. On the ground for the tailback. And he just got hammered.
I don't know, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that run.
Second and 9 coming up here. The Chiefs line up with 5 receivers. Falls incomplete. Berrien seems to be a little shaken up on that play.
Third and 9. Ball on the 11-yard line.
The San Diego Chargers bring in their dime package. Pass is complete. And they do complete the pass, but he'll end up just a bit short of the first.
And that's tough. It looked like he was going to make the first down all the way there, but a good open field tackle. Now it's decision time. Do you go for it here on 4th down?
3 and out.
3 and out, and the defense wins. That's the bottom line. That's an embarrassing spot for an offense to be in. And so many times we see the momentum shift coming out of those 3 and out situations.
Catch made at the 39-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Hands it off. He lost yardage on the play.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time when you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
That'll bring us to a second and long situation. The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. It's incomplete. Third down coming up after that incompletion.
On the cover. Third and 13. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Let's go, baby. This is our chance.
Manning lines up with a split backfield. Drops the easy pick. The quarterback's pass falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Bryant to punt. Hall is the deep man awaiting the return. Fields it at the 29. They get him at the 34-yard line.
For a gain of 5 yards. Kansas City will start the drive at the 34-yard line. First and 10.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll throw on first down. Gets away, moves forward, and it's tipped away. Oh, and he dropped it.
Well, now you know why that guy doesn't wear an 80 number. He is never going to be mistaken for a wide receiver with those hands.
Third and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Chargers bring in the nickel package.
DB, let's go.
With the catch. And that one will end up just a bit short of the foot.
Well, you could see him out there fighting for every inch. He knew where that first down marker was. He just couldn't get there, and it brings up fourth down.
Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm.
The Chargers
10
will start the drive at the 11-yard line. First and 10.
Nickel, nickel.
The Chiefs bring in their dime package. The catch is made. Barnes drags him to the ground at the 17.
Typically, receivers are a little taller than defensive backs, so it's not a bad play on occasion to throw one up and let your guy try and go and out-jump the defender.
On the 17-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Little handoff. Play fake. Tipped away. McFadden might have been shaken up a bit on the play.
Third and 4. Ball on the 17-yard line.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry. He's hammered in the backfield by Barr. Lewis is denied the first down.
Those kinds of runs really won't do much good for you on third down and medium or third and long.
So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline, because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
44-yard punt, return for a gain of 3 yards.
The San Diego Chargers line up with a nickelback. He looks to throw on first down. Drops the sure pick. They can't complete the pass. Now the offense will be looking at second down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Norwood lines up as the deep back. I formation. He drops back to pass. He couldn't hang on to it. Number 45 was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Third and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
DB, let's go.
Stafford lines up with a split backfield. Back to pass. The rush gets there, and it goes down. Great coverage downfield that time, Chris.
Yeah, and you have to go through your progressions and try and get rid of the football, give your receivers a little bit of a chance, but that time everybody was covered.
Ingram is waiting for the snap. Figures back to return it. Takes it at the 20.
39-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. They'll
First
take
down,
over
10 to
at
go.
the 25-yard line. First and 10.
The Kansas City Chiefs go with a four-man front. First down, looking to throw. Pass completed. San Diego will take a timeout. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. They'll throw on first down. Pass is complete. San Diego calls a timeout. That was their second timeout. Ball on the 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Dime right. Dime right.
From the gun. He drops back. It's completed. Clements drops in at the 47-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Manning lines up in the shotgun. Going for it all. There for the reception. The Chargers are having success on first and second downs on this drive and haven't faced a third down situation yet. First and goal at the 7-yard line. The defense looks confident as they held them to a field goal their last red zone trip. Touchdown, Chargers. Point after is good. Graham tees up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep. Instead of putting it in the air, he'll squib it. Fields it at the 17. They forced a 3-and-out on the last series. First and 10.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Keep it back.
First down, looking to throw. Pass completed. The Chiefs will take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 42-yard line.
The Chargers line up with a nickelback. Tipped away. And this should be the last play of the half.
On the 42-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Smith takes off in motion. Drops back. And the bomb is away. It's tipped away. Very dominant first half as we head to the locker room. Our score is the San Diego Chargers 19, the Chiefs nothing.
Okay, folks, we're here at halftime. It's 19-0 in favor of the Chargers. Chargers have taken command in the first half. A lot of
We look
running
ready to
by
get the second half
running
underway.
back Darren McFadden. Chiefs offense is a little bit out of rhythm. Let's see what happens in the second half.
The kick is away. From the 9. They'll take over at the 31. Ball on their own 31. First down, looking to throw. With the catch. And that one will go for a first. Ball on their own 43. Norwood does the deep back as they line up in the I. They'll give it off here.
Well, I can tell you there's nothing more fun than playing offensive football when your offensive line is getting that kind of push.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
The Chargers line up with a nickelback. He drops back. Falls incomplete. The defense nearly got the quarterback on that.
And this offensive line is just going to have to do a better job. They're not allowing their quarterback to go through their progressions, and it's getting a little dangerous out there right now.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 49-yard line.
One-man backfield. Back to pass. And he just throws this one out of bounds. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's the halfback. He didn't get back to the line.
Not really sure about that call. I know the coaches in this league are getting a lot more aggressive, going for it on 4th down, but I don't know why they kept the offense out there that time.
They line up at the 50.
At the 50-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Kansas City Chiefs bring in the nickel package. There for the catch. They'll give it off here. And what a run.
I thought I was watching a track meet on that one. He got into turn 2 and started leaning. Oh my goodness, was that fast.
First and 10.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the tailback. Pass is complete.
And what do you do when you're trying to cover a guy with that kind of speed? You have to back off of him. You have to respect his speed, and then he can do just about anything to you.
1 yard to the goal line. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. End zone. Almost picked. The quarterback made a poor decision right there and almost saw this drive come to a screeching halt.
I'm not sure if the defender didn't get a little case of the alligator arms there. Maybe he was thinking he was going to get hit and just couldn't come up with a catch.
Beats it to the back. On play action. Short pass. And it's knocked down. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. Third and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, defense, get ready, baby. Come on, defense.
Here's the halfback.
He might need a few minutes to clear the cobwebs out of his head after that one. That's the kind you go back into the huddle and you call a running play next just so you can get your head straight.
This one should be makeable. And it's good. That kick goes right through the uprights as he tacks on another 3. Graham is just about ready to put his leg into this one. Good distance on the kick. Takes it at the 4. They'll take over at the 28.
All on the return. The
First and 10.
will start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Nickel defense. Here's the halfback. He lost yardage on the play. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Stafford has 5 receivers lined up here. Pass is complete. Huge hit.
Reception. Gain of 11 on the play.
From their own 38-yard line.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Norwood does the deep back as they line up in the eye. Gets it off. Under heavy pressure. Off his back foot. Drops the easy pick. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender. Here comes the punt team again. That's now 5 times they've been called on to kick it away. Takes it at the 20. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding on the receiving team, number 97.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty, because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
The Kansas City Chiefs bring in their quarter defensive package. He looks to throw on first down. And it's incomplete.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Second and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
The Chiefs bring in their dime package. Pass is complete. That set up really nicely for the offense.
Quarterback blitzes are dangerous for both the offense and the defense. Obviously, when you're sending one of the defenders out of your secondary, you could give up a big play. But offensively, sometimes those quarterbacks don't see it coming, and they get hit hard.
McFadden is the single setback. Drops back on first down. Oh, and he dropped it. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
Second and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
One-man backfield. Here's the halfback. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
5-yard gain on the play.
3rd and 5 coming up.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
They come out with split backs. Manning sends one of his guys in motion. On the ground with a tailback. Pretty conservative call for that situation.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Bryant awaits the snap. Hall awaiting the return. Signals for the fair catch. First and 10.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. It's right. Washington will drop him behind the line.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Ball on the 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Drops the sure pick. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down.
On the play. Third and 13. Ball on the 10-yard line.
3 buzz.
Hey, watch your boot.
Stafford has 5 receivers lined up here.
Side of 29.
Back to pass. He lays it out there. 4th down coming up, and we're probably going to see the punting unit.
And Tom, I think the pressure got to him there. He just got uncomfortable in the pocket and missed that one.
Ingram to punt. Figures is back deep to return the punt. Fields it at the 46.
43-yard punt. Return for a gain of 2 yards.
They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs line up in a 4-3.
You could see he saw where the hole was or where it was supposed to be, but it just closed up so quickly.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
To move the chains on 3rd down here, they have to get it inside the 40. Manning lines up with a split backfield. Drops back. Pass is complete. Hit and dropped at the 36. That will be tackle number 4 after that takedown. This guy's putting on a show out there.
And having success early in the game like this frees up your running game because the defenses have to keep defensive backs in coverage, so now there's more space for that running attack.
They'll go from the I formation. They'll throw on 1st down. He's under pressure. It's incomplete. Bryant wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Kansas City comes out in a 4-3. Makes the reception. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Is a 1st down.
Goal line only a dozen yards away now. They're in the red zone where last time they only came away with a field goal. It's tipped away. Macklin was unable to make the catch on that pass
The
attempt.
intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 12-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs go with a four-man front. He drops back to pass. He couldn't hang on to it. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing third down.
Receiver on the play.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Watch the throw on the screen.
Kansas City comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Touchdown, Chargers.
Funny how all the questions about Eli Manning stopped after that incredible drive in the Super Bowl to win a world championship, and he delivers yet another touchdown pass here today.
Graham lining up for the point after. Graham adds the extra point. San Diego gets ready to kick it away. Kicks it off. From the 8. Stays on his feet. Their last drive ended with a 3 and out.
All on the return. The
First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 32-yard line. First and 10.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. First down, looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. Cook caught that one for a gain of 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
And that's the end of the third quarter. The San Diego Chargers 29, the Chiefs nothing. The San Diego Chargers will probably air it out here in the fourth quarter, but a full comeback is unlikely. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
They line up in the shotgun. Back to throw. Defender tips it away. Washington gets his hand on it.
Washington on the cover. Third and 3. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The defense has been unable to stop them on third down so far. Let's see if they can make the stop here. They just blanketed the receivers downfield.
Yeah, we have to give credit to the secondary on that one. Simply nobody open down the field.
The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
First down now and 10 to go.
On the 25-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs go with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. McFadden gets 3 yards on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Short pass. Almost picked. Butler wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Third and 7. Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs bring in the nickel package. Back to throw. Pass is complete. He spins. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. Sweep left. Still going. What a brutal hit. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense. Number 82.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
Ball on their own 27.
27-yard line.
Right. Two. Watch the young.
They come out in a nickel. Drops back on first down. Pass completed. Quarterback's finding some nice passing lanes early in the game.
Yeah, he is, and that's one thing you don't want to let this guy do. You don't want him in a rhythm early, or he'll pick you apart. He's proven that so far, and I don't think this defense has figured him out yet.
On the 35-yard line.
Single set backfield. On the ground with a tailback. A great defensive effort there. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them. Third and long, passing situation here.
35-yard line.
The offense faces another third down situation here as they line up. Here's the halfback. Probably the right call, but just couldn't get the yardage they needed.
That was a big stop there. Now they're going to have to punt the football away. I know there's not a ton of time left on the clock, but plenty of time to get his team right back down the field.
Bryant is waiting for the snap. Hall will be the return man. Calls for the fair catch. Ball on their own 19. Stafford sends one of his guys in motion. He looks to throw on first down. Defense closing in. The pass rush got him, and they're able to get to him on that one.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
12-yard line.
The Chargers bring in the nickel package. And the pass falls incomplete. Again was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Third and long. Ball on the 12-yard line.
So third down once again as the offense lines up.
Hey, D-line, watch the screen.
He drops back. And it's incomplete. Crabtree wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Ingram awaits the snap. Figures is back deep to receive. Signals for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 48-yard line.
They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Chiefs go with a four-man front. They hand it off. 6-yard pickup.
On the carry. Gain of 6 on the play.
2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs line up in a 4-3.
Nickel.
Little handoff. McFadden comes away with 2 yards on the carry.
On the play.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They'll have to get it to the 42. The Chiefs come out in a 4-3. They give it to the tailback. Still working.
Set.
The halfback with the carry. He is hit hard on the play. The halfback picks up a yard.
On the play.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs line up in a 4-3. On the ground with a tailback. Lewis picks up about 4 yards on the play. They'll need to get it to the 27-yard line to convert on this 3rd down play. The Chiefs come out in a 4-3.
Lewis on the carry. 1 yard gain on the play.
This one will be a 46-yard try.
Graham is lined up for the field goal.
Right down the middle. The Chargers up big. Graham has his team lined up for the kickoff. Great kick here. From the 2. He's still going.
All right, no time to fool around now. You have to get the ball into your star players' hands, and they have to create some big plays because time is really becoming a factor.
Ball on their own 27-yard
line. 1st and 10.
They'll work from the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Drops the easy pick. Ginn was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up with split backs under heavy pressure. It's completed. Great open field tackle by Washington. And they'll go no huddle here. He looks to throw on 1st down. Deflected and broken up. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
He drops back to pass. Oh, and he dropped.
And that was a relatively easy interception that he let go in and out of his hands there.
Third and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
The Chargers bring in their quarter defensive package. And the receiver has room to run with a stiff arm. Kansas City calls a timeout. And they've got 2 remaining. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. And it will go out of bounds. First down now and 10 to go.
On the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs line up in a 4-3. They'll give it off here. He got depleted. McFadden comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Second down and 8.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Kansas City Chiefs go with a 4-man front. They give it to the tailback. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Set. Hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot, hot. Hot. Hot.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 61.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
And he'll just kneel it here. Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
So this one is all wrapped up. Our final score, the San Diego Chargers 32, the Kansas City Chiefs nothing.
Okay, folks, that concludes Game 1 of Monday Night Football. The long-anticipated and awaited Chiefs-Chargers rivalry kind of sputtered out and ended in a 32-0 shutout, with the Chargers winning on the road in Arrowhead Stadium. The defense of the Chargers played strong and was able to disrupt the passing lanes and quarterback Matthew Stafford. Stafford threw for 102 yards and 1 interception. He was 10 of 32 for 31%. There were a lot of drop balls. Wide receivers dropped balls, failed to get open, and Stafford definitively did not put the ball where it needed to be. A lot of errant passes, a lot of overthrows, ball going over the wrong shoulder. Offense just didn't look like they were in sync. After a couple good games the last few weeks, Chiefs offense fizzled a little bit today, and they will go back to the drawing board to try to understand what they need to do against a speed defense. On the flip side, Eli Manning, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. He completed 19 of 34. He was 55%. The big story for the Chargers, though, on offense was definitively Darren McFadden, 131 yards. He was on his way to 100 yards in the first half. He had a touchdown. He carried the ball 30 times. And as a team, the Chargers carried the ball 37 times and was averaging about 4.5 yards per carry. That was a big contrast in comparison to the Chiefs. The Chiefs had 13 total yards on 8 carries. Again, the offense is struggling. Blocking wasn't strong up front. Everything just looked out of sync. And the speed of the Chargers defense was definitely part of that disruption. Jared Cook led the Chiefs wide receivers. 4 catches, 28 yards. Ted Ginn led with 48. On the flip side, mercenary Antonio Bryan led the team for the Chargers. 5 receptions, 43 yards. Jeremy Maclin, 5 receptions for 62 yards. The Chiefs' defense played relatively well in terms of their defensive secondary. The front seven didn't get a lot of pressure. Eli Manning had a lot of time to throw the ball, and that didn't bode well in the end. But the Chiefs' defensive secondary played really well, kept things under control for the most part. Unfortunately, the front seven, especially the interior defensive line in the DT area there, had a lot of difficulty containing Darren McFadden running up the middle. There was a lot of weakness up the middle, and it showed early in the game. On defense, Jared Mayo, 8 tackles. B.J. Raji, Ladarius Webb, and Brian Cushing registered sacks. And Jonathan Joseph had an interception. On the flip side, the Chiefs didn't generate an interception. They did have a sack. Manny Lawson adds to his league-leading total. He goes from 10 to 11. Excellent special teams from both punters. Both punters were accurate and generated good field position for their teams. Jorge Bryant notably pinned the Chiefs very early in the game inside their 1-yard line, which resulted in a safety. And then finally, the total numbers was a relatively lopsided affair. A lot of it having to do with the time of possession. The Chargers more than doubled the Chiefs in time of possession. The Boo Birds were out tonight in profusion at Arrowhead. A little bit of disappointment, but they will be asked to trust the process. There will be a game 2. There will be a game 2. I do believe it's week 17. These teams will meet again. We'll see how that works out. Today went to the Chargers. The Chargers looked very much in command and looked to be arguably the strongest team in the AFC so far in 2010. So thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go to the standings and we'll take a quick look to see if there's any injuries to report. We have the Chargers sitting at 8-1 to start off week 10, and trap week does not get a stranglehold on the Chargers. They avoid any type of strange collapse or nonsense, and they do to 8-1. Take a look at injuries, and then we'll start to take a look at the Pittsburgh Steelers team. Donnie Avery should be back in 1 week for the Chargers. They did not sustain any injuries in this game. And on the flip side, Jordan Myers, middle linebacker, He's out for 3 weeks with a broken jaw. And Derek Johnson is out for the balance of the season, 8 weeks, to an abdominal tear. So the Chiefs' first major injuries of the season in Week 10. Significant injuries to Johnson and Myers. Mark, I'll get back to you on that. And nothing sustained from the Chargers side. Mitchell and Harvey are out for the season. Avery, sprained elbow, expected to return in a week. We're going to get a save on. And then we will take a little pause for station identification. Some words from our sponsors. And then we'll start talking about the Steelers and the Ravens. Game 2, Monday Night Football. Okay, we're going to take a quick pause, and we're going to start off with Game 2. We're going to call the Steelers. Stay tuned.
We're at Heinz Field, the Steelers' home since 2001. This stadium has sold out every game it's hosted, just like its predecessor did throughout the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Welcome to Pittsburgh. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting ready for the start of the game. We're looking forward to this Week 10 matchup between the Steelers and the Ravens. Janikowski is just about ready to put his leg into this one. Kicks this one deep. Fumble. He scoops it up. Harvin might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Chris, these teams might have to contend with the weather a bit.
If the rain continues, it'll be interesting to see how it affects both these teams. I tell you, it's tough
The
to
Steelers
execute
will
this
start
type
the
of
drive
weather.
at the 27-yard line. First and 10.
The Ravens line up with a nickelback. Here's a counter play. Huge hit. Not sure what the call is. Let's see what the flag is all
Personal
about.
foul. Face mask on the defense. Number 27.
And I know
Automatic
this is
first
a game
down.
of emotion, and if you're not emotional on the football field, you're going to get beat anyway, but you can't let your
First and 10.
emotions get away from
Ball
you.
on the 48-yard line.
The Steelers line up with three receivers bunch. Tipped pass. Number 16 wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Nickel, nickel.
One man backfield. Passes the line. Slides down. To convert on this third down play, they have to reach at least the 38.
Ace in.
Ace backfield this time. They give it to the tailback.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun.
Corner.
Drops back on first down. It's completed. The 20. Dawkins seems to be a little shaken up on that play. First down now and 10 to go.
15-yard line.
This will be their first snap inside the 20 today. They hand it off. It came loose. He scoops it up. They go with a run. Nice play fake. Pass completed. Gives it off. On play action. Is there for the catch. the 40. Nelson might have been shaken up a bit on the play. He looks to throw on first down. It's tipped away.
Oh, the quarterback's sick. He thought he had that one in there, but just a last-second tip away.
Second and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Single set backfield. They'll give it off here.
Well, any successful running attack requires good blocking up front, and we just saw it there.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
All right, let's knock it up, D. Let's knock it up, baby.
They line up in an I. They hand it off. He did a nice job picking up the first on the run.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They're within striking distance.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Single set backfield. Here's a counter play. Hold everything. We have a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense.
And you try to keep your offense on schedule. Anytime you take a penalty, it's just so much harder to pick up a first down.
The Pittsburgh Steelers bring in their quarter defensive package. The halfback with the carry. Makes the run. Samuel drops in at the 27. Good pocket presence shown as the quarterback was able to get rid of it just before the pressure got to him.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees the receiver break free in coverage.
Bradshaw lines up as the single back. They give it to the tailback. Didn't get very far.
The defense was just all over that. I had to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitz in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call it on and it fails, it was bad.
The Steelers bring in their dime package. He's under pressure. Pass is complete.
Gaffney makes the reception. Gain of 12 on the play.
Janikowski can give his team the lead with this field goal. Wide right.
Holding on the offense. Number 87, first down.
After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 22-yard line. The Baltimore Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box, and he will lose yardage on the play. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The Pittsburgh Steelers line up with 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Tipped away. Number 81 was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
Third and 12. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Keep that pressure, baby. Keep that pressure. Never cross our middle.
Thompson lines up with 5 wideouts.
Come on, come on.
Back to throw. Pass is complete. fields it at the 30. Still moving. Brought down at the 39-yard line.
For a gain of 8 yards.
First down now
will
and
start
10
the
to go.
drive at the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Ace backfield this time. Moves forward. It's completed. McNabb looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Second and 3 now.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
One-man backfield. It appears someone jumped early.
False start on the offense. Number 44.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Back to pass. Pass completed. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage. First and 10.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Play action. Defense closing in. It's completed. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
They're getting it done, seeing the whole field and taking advantage of what the defense is giving them right now.
First down now and 10 to go.
29-yard line.
Handoff on the draw. The delay gets maybe 2 yards.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They're in field goal range.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Bradshaw lines up as the deep back, high formation. He drops back. And this one looks like it's going to come back. And it's tipped away.
Holding on the offense. Number 76.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Brandstater sends one of his guys in motion. Drops back. Throws the deep pass. Pass completed. Touchdown, Ravens. And so it's good for 6.
This quarterback has a tremendous understanding of what this defense is trying to do to him. He's simply moving defenders around with his eyes and finding the open guy. He is really playing beautiful football right now.
Janikowski lining up for the point after. Up and good. Baltimore in control. Baltimore gets ready to kick it away.
Higgins back to return.
And that wasn't what he had in mind on the kick. Here's the call.
First down.
That was a duck. That was not pretty right there. I'm always amazed that these field goal kickers, they can kick it between the uprights, can't keep it on the field for a kickoff.
And that wasn't what he had in mind when he kicked it. 5 DBs on the field. Passes on the move. Makes the reception. Sheds one tackler. Togway drops him. Thompson might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, our score, the Baltimore Ravens 7, the Steelers nothing.
The teams are ready for the second quarter.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Nickel defense. They'll give it off here. Setting up play action. Falls incomplete. Not a smart move by the defender. Looks like he might have just been flagged for interference. So he pays for his aggressiveness.
What a lot of people don't know is that there is one official assigned to watch every single receiver on the field. So there's no question that something like that is going to be seen and called.
The Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box. Hansen has the pick.
Well, that's the worst of both worlds for a quarterback. You're under pressure, and yet they're not really blitzing. They're sitting back in a zone defense. So as you're trying to escape and throw one out of there, there really is nowhere to go with it.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Bradshaw alone in the backfield. He looks to throw on 1st down, and he just throws this one out of bounds. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass. Ball on their own 13.
Ball on the 13-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. On the ground with a tailback. Runs over tackle. He just fooled a couple of those defenders out there to get the first.
Those little juke moves are just so effective. A lot of times the defender just gets his weight shifted to the wrong foot. You cut back the other way and pick up a big first down.
From their own 26-yard line. The Steelers bring in the nickel package. They give it to the tailback. Play action. All kinds of pressure. That was an excellent play by the defensive end.
Man, that guy has a great jump off the ball. In the league now, we are seeing some of the best athletes in all of football playing the defensive end position. And if you can't get them blocked, you're going to have to start thinking about chipping them with the back or putting a tight end over there.
Single set backfield. Past the line. Slides down to the ground. It's 3rd down now, 9 to go.
On the 27-yard line.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarter defense. Drops back. Almost picked. Gaffney was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Zastadil is waiting for the snap. Higgins awaiting the return. Takes it at the 28. They get him at the 34.
Return for a gain of 6 yards.
First down now and 10 to go.
At the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Ravens come out in the 46. On the delay.
Well, they might not be breaking off any big gains, but you can see those offensive linemen still working hard down there.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback under heavy pressure. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a 3rd down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
Tommy, big dog. Tommy.
They come out in a nickel. Here's the give. Fakes the run. Deep shot right side. drops the sure pick. The quarterback's pass falls incomplete. 4th down coming up. Three and out.
3 and out, and the defense wins. That's the bottom line. That's an embarrassing spot for an offense to be in. And so many times we see the momentum shift coming out of those 3 and out situations.
First down now and 10 to go.
On the 20-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Nice play fake. Scramble. Olshansky drags him to the ground at the 25. McNabb looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
One man backfield. They give it to the tailback.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force them to pass. We'll see if it works, or whether or not they'll stay with it later in the game.
Ball on their own 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Hold it, baby. Hold it.
Single set backfield.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
A little misdirection. Bradshaw can't quite get to the first down marker.
We know that it's a passing game out there, and you have to be able to throw the football, but occasionally you've got to be able to run it too, and if you can't run and stop the run, you're not going to win many games.
So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Here's a draw.
Just keep hanging with that run. You know sooner or later the defense is going to make a mistake and allow a big one to break into the end zone.
Second down, 10 yards to go.
On the 50-yard line.
Brown lines up as the deep back. I formation. Is there for the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 42, and that's a gain of about 8. To move the chains on third down here, they have to get it inside the 40. Single set backfield. A little misdirection. Still moving. He looks to throw on first down. There for the reception. He got depleted. He puts something extra on that throw, and he keeps the chains moving. First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback. End zone. Number 16 wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Brown alone in the backfield. The halfback with the carry. What a hit!
Well, you can't have a good running attack without good blocking, but blocking sometimes isn't enough. It takes a back with a little creativity, and we saw it right there.
It's third down, and they have to get it to the 12 to convert. The Ravens bring in their quarter defensive package. Pass completed. A little toss to the right. Woodley will tackle him for a loss. Ground might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Second and goal now at the 10. Yards to the end zone, and this is the ninth play of the current drive. 2 minutes left in the half. Single set backfield. Here's a draw.
Having a good mix of run and pass plays will help keep that defense honest.
They go to their hurry-up offense. Back to throw. Passes to the end zone. He couldn't hang on. That one's a heartbreak.
It really is, Tom, because that had a chance to just stop this drive right in its tracks.
This should be an easy field goal. Wide right.
No good.
So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 20. From the gun, first down, looking to throw. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 30-yard line. So increases his tackle total to 4 with that takedown. That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
Ball on the 10.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
The Steelers bring in the nickel package. They go with the run.
We've talked about how important vision is to running back, and that was a perfect example there. Not an obvious hole, but he still found it.
Ball on their own 22.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh Steelers line up with a nickelback. It's incomplete. He just couldn't hold on to that.
Keep displaying hands like that, pretty soon you'll be a defensive back.
The Steelers bring in the nickel package. They'll give it off here. Play fake. Oh, and he dropped it. Marshall was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt.
The intended receiver on the play.
Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
First and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Jordan goes in motion. Drops back on first down. Makes the reception. Showing why he's one of his team's primary targets, he tallies his 4th reception. The Steelers will take a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Drops back. Hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it.
Well, if the wide receiver is not kicking himself, the quarterback or the head coach might be. That was an easy one.
3rd and 4. Ball on the 39-yard line.
The offense faces another 3rd down situation here as they line up. It's incomplete. Number 81 was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Bidwell to punt.
Bradshaw
Is back deep to return the punt. Signals for the fair catch. Offense with their backs up against the wall here. High formation here. Nelson goes in motion. They go with the run. Baltimore will take a timeout. It's 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 8-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Here's the give. The Ravens will take a timeout. And they'll have one timeout left. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
The Pittsburgh Steelers line up with a nickelback. He looks to throw on first down. Pass is complete.
And the worst part was you could see the defender thought he had him covered at one time, but there's just no match for that kind of speed.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Steelers bring in the nickel package. Pass completed. The Ravens will take a timeout. And that was their 3rd and final timeout. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Takes a shot deep to the right. It's completed. The defense looks confused right now. They've given up 3 straight first downs all through the air.
Confused, tired, frustrated, you name it. It's everything right now. Let's give this offense a little credit because they are sharp.
And as we head to halftime, the score is 7-0. Brady.
We're waiting in the 4th quarter.
Baltimore will get the ball to begin the second half. Gets a good kick here. From the 4. Sends the offensive unit out onto the field, looking to build the lead. First down now, and 10 to go.
26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Nickel, nickel.
The Ravens come out in bunch formation. He dropped it. That was not a good throw at all.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Drops back to pass. Incomplete pass. Adams wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. He drops back. And the bomb is away. Oh, and he dropped it.
You could see the receiver making a late adjustment on the ball. He was in perfect position and just dropped it.
The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
They'll start the drive at the 28-yard line. First and 10.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Stiff arm. Mathis might have been shaken up a bit on the play. Second and 4 now.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Curtis, the man in motion. They give it to the tailback.
I don't know, Tom. Didn't look like he hit the hole with very much conviction on that run.
Ball on their own 35.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
They line up in an I. Back to throw. He's under pressure. Tips it away.
And the protection just has to be better because right now this pressure is starting to get in the head of the quarterback. He's making some bad throws.
Looks like they're going to kick it away here as he heads in for the 4th time. Calls for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 23-yard line.
First down, 10
will
to go.
Start the drive at the 23-yard line. First and 10.
They line up in the I formation. Draw play. Bradshaw picks up about 4 yards on the play. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Single set backfield. They hand it off. Stays on his feet. Stiff arm. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 1.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Pittsburgh Steelers bring in the nickel package. Here's the halfback on play action. Can't hang on.
And that receiver is going to face his head coach and quarterback as he trots off towards the sideline. That was an ugly drop. Three and out, and the defense wins. That's the bottom line. That's an embarrassing spot for an offense to be in. And so many times we see the momentum shift coming out of those 3-and-out situations.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers will start the drive at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
The Baltimore Ravens come out with 8 guys in the box. 4 yards there on the toss. Ball on their own 29. Out of the I formation, Bolger sends one of his guys in motion. A little misdirection. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the play. They line up in the I formation. Here's the halfback. He was only able to get a few on the run, but it was still enough for the first down. First down, 10 to go. Single set backfield. That was actually designed for the quarterback to run with it, and that's just what he did. Ball on their own 31.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
I formation here. Play fake. Pass is complete. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10.
Just one of those perfect plays for the offense. Great throw, great catch, and a great run afterwards.
They'll line it up. 5 yards for the score. They're back in the red zone where they've really struggled lately. A little toss to the right. Henderson will drop him behind the line. On first and goal, they can't get it into the end zone. Second and goal now at the 7.
Hey, watch the screen, baby. Watch the screen.
Here's the give. And he gets a yard on the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third and goal at the 6-yard line. McGahee is the single setback. Drops back to pass. Passes to the end zone. Pass completed. Touchdown Steelers. Let's go down to the field and see who the flag's going to be on.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 24, touchdown.
The extra point to tie this game up. Extra point is good. Hurst looks to send this one deep. From the 5. They didn't look sharp on their last drive and were forced to punt it away. First down now and 10 to go.
First and 10.
Bradshaw lines up as the deep back. I formation. Here's a counter play. What a shot! Picked up about 6 yards that time.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
5 DBs on the field. He drops back. And he goes down.
Boy, he's got to be feeling that one right now. That is one nasty shot. And honestly, I think people are surprised just to see him get up.
Not many plays in the playbook designed to get this kind of yardage. Third and long coming up. The Steelers bring in the nickel package. Here's the pass. Going deep to the right. Drops the easy pitch. The deep pass is broken up. The ball was tipped at the last moment. Fourth down coming up as the offense goes 3 and out.
And let's give the defense credit there. I thought they did a great job disguising the look. The quarterbacks, the receivers, they just looked confused. They didn't have it figured out pre-snap going into those plays.
Holding on the offense. Number 56, first down.
The Steelers will start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
High formation here. The halfback with the carry.
Good run plays always start with the blocking up front, but it also takes a back with vision to be able to find the holes. Good job there.
Second and 3.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. Here's a counter flip. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding on the offense. Number 61.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that one.
When you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
That penalty will bring up a second and long situation. The Baltimore Ravens come out in the 46. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
From their own 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Play pass, play pass.
They'll face third down again here.
Hey, watch out.
Back to pass. Pass completed.
Yeah, and this wideout really is something special. He's able to find the holes in the coverage. He gets good separation, and he has tremendous hands.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Came back.
The Ravens line up in a 4-3. The halfback with the carry.
You have to keep the defense honest by mixing those runs and passes.
It's second down and 9 to go. At the end of 3, the scoreboard is dead even. The Pittsburgh Steelers 7, the Ravens 7.
The fourth quarter is about to begin.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Jackson alone in the backfield. They hand it off. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Defense closing in. Makes the throw on the run. We'll probably see the punt unit here as that incompletion brings up fourth down. This to put his team up by a field goal. And it's wide of the mark. They line up in the I formation. First down, looking to throw. It's completed. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Bradshaw is the deep back as they line up in the I. Gives it off. Nice play fake. Makes the catch. They get another first down here.
Well, they're not really doing anything fancy. This is just good old-fashioned drop back, find the open zone, and work it in there.
They're within striking distance.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
The Steelers line up with a nickelback. Here's a counter play. 7 yards there on the misdirection.
7-yard gain on the play.
They're in field goal range.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
They come out in a nickel. Back to throw. Throwing to the end zone, trying to break the tie. Looking to break the tie. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
Third and 4. Ball on the 21-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. So the quarterback runs with it and ends up going nowhere.
On the play.
Trying to take the lead by a field goal. And he missed it wide left. After the missed field goal, they'll set up shop at the 30.
First and 10.
Ground is the single setback. Hands it off. Gain of a handful. Second and 5 coming up here. The Baltimore Ravens line up in a 4-3. They go with a pitch to the right. He's dropped for a loss.
Look at the speed on the defensive side of the ball. And it is the defensive linemen and the linebackers that have been hustling and flying all over the field today.
From their own 34-yard line.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Single set backfield. Drops back. Deflected and broken up.
Yeah, sometimes those tip balls end up being tipped up in the air, and that's what defenses really feed on, those tip drills.
The defense had their number during that last series as they go 3 and out.
And it really looked like the defense won the battle up front. The big guys controlling the line of scrimmage made the difference there.
Fields it at the 29. First down now and 10 to go. Ace backfield this time. Randstater sends one of his guys in motion. Here's the halfback. He's used his blockers very well this game. How can you not be a fan of this guy? Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. Nice play fake. There for the reception. Little handoff. Setting up play action. Completed. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough to play defense in this league. When you get guys that can throw it and catch it like that, to try and stop them for a short gain is just awfully tough.
First and 10.
Ball on the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
I formation here. They give it to the fullback. Fakes the run. Pass completed. Sawyer picked up the first down on that pass to the receiver.
Savvy little move that time by the receiver to pick up the first down.
First down now and 10 to go.
25-yard line.
Single set backfield. He looks to throw on first down. And the pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Second and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
One-man backfield. Back to throw. Pass is complete. Number 20 seems to be a little shaken up on that play. If they get to the 15-yard line, they'll convert for the first. Single set backfield. He drops back. And he caught it. And that one will go for a first.
Very nice start to the drive. 3 first downs and a pretty ball thrown that time by the quarterback.
10 yards from a score here.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Drops back on first down. Looking to break the tie. Throwing to the end zone. Trying to break the tie. Grandstater sends one of his guys in motion. A little misdirection. Bradshaw gets around 3 on that halfback counter play. This is the 10th play of the drive. They find themselves in scoring range. The Ravens come out in bunch formation. It's completed. Touchdown, Ravens. Extra point is good. Baltimore is up a touchdown. Janikowski places the ball on the tee and will get ready to kick this one off. Booming kick. Fields it at the 3.
They have time to get this done here. And I always thought it was a great situation for an offense because defenses tend to play a little more cautious here. Gives you a chance to get some momentum on your side.
Ace backfield this time. Jordan is the man in motion. Here's a counter blitz. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second down and 5 to go. He drops back. All kinds of pressure. In and out of his hand.
He worked so hard to get open on the play, did everything right, and then the easy part was making the catch, and he just couldn't come up with it.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Jackson lines up as the single back. Almost picked. Jordan was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. And it appears that the coach will keep his offense out there. Pass is complete. And they'll go no huddle here. They'll throw on first down. Pass completed. Great. That's number 6. He's come up big for this offense. Looks like they'll go with a no huddle. Drops back to pass. Drops the sure pick. Mathis had the coverage on the play.
Third and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, watch the root.
The Baltimore Ravens line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Hauls it in. Johnson tackles him at the 45. Fourth and 5 coming up here. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. Nice play fake. Has a man deep. Here's the throw. The deep pass is complete. They hurry to the line. First down, looking to throw. Defender tips it away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. This is the 10th play of the drive.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
The Ravens go with a 4-man front. Drops back. And the pass falls incomplete. Now who's the penalty going to be called on here?
Pass interference on the defense. Number 24.
And they say the defender made contact with the receiver too early.
But the defender can't go through the offensive player on the way to the ball, and that's what happened there.
10th play of the drive.
10-yard line.
Drops back on first down. It's incomplete.
Now, he'll be lucky if the ball is all he knocked loose with that hit. He may have lost a few teeth as well.
This is the 11th play of this drive. The Baltimore Ravens line up with a nickelback. Back to throw. Pass is complete. 6-yard gain. He drops back to pass. Puts some air under it. Out of bounds, incomplete. Curtis was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
This one was close enough that the booth wants to take another look.
The coach isn't happy, the players aren't happy, they're throwing stuff around the sideline. We'll let the officials take a second look at this one.
The coach is not pleased with the touchdown call on that one.
Yeah, it sure looked like a touchdown, but I think this falls under the category of better safe than sorry. They're just going to make sure.
The pass was caught in the zone. Touchdown.
They look at it further and rule he didn't have it.
And that was the right call, but boy, is that painful for an offense, and in particular, this receiver. He thought he had it, and now they're back to square one.
Baltimore calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. This kick should knot things up. And the point after is good. Rackers tees up the ball and looks ready to kick it deep. Great kick here. Fields it at the 3. Not a very good return there.
Yeah, well, he didn't get much help from his blockers either. As soon as he fielded the kick, they were pretty much right there to bring him down.
Ball on their own 17.
First and 10.
On the ground with a tailback. The Ravens will take a timeout. That was their second timeout. Second and 4.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Under heavy pressure. And it's complete. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. They'll quickly line up for another play. He looks to throw on first down. He's under pressure. Pass completed. And I think they might have gotten him on an interference call.
Pass interference on the defense. Number 22, first down.
Ball on the 35-yard line. And we can't determine a winner in regulation in this one, so we'll head to overtime with the score. The Pittsburgh Steelers 14, the Ravens 14. Pittsburgh gets ready to kick it away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. From the 3. That return will set the offense up nicely.
They'll
First and 10.
at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Ace backfield this time. It's completed. Gain of 9 on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
From their own 38-yard
Ball
line.
on the 38-yard line.
Watch that trap! Watch that trap!
The Steelers bring in the nickel package. He drops back to pass. Pass is complete at the 50. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 38-yard line. And that one will go for a first. First down now and 10 to go.
38-yard line.
Bradshaw is the deep back as they line up in the eye. Pass completed. Stiff arm. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ace backfield this time. Gaffney is the man in motion. Here's a counter play. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
26-yard line.
The defense is in the nickel. Davis takes off in motion. Here's the halfback. Loses the ball. He scoops it up. Good job on defense to be right there for the recovery. This one was close enough because Luke wants to take another look.
Coach isn't happy. The players aren't happy. They're throwing stuff around the sideline. We'll let the officials take a second look at this one.
A close call there. Was it a fumble?
I don't know why you keep asking me. You know every time it goes to replay, I'm basically wrong. So I'm not going to guess anymore. I'm just going to wait and listen with everybody else.
The player was down before the fumble occurred.
And they will keep possession with the reversed call.
Again, we have one of those kinds of calls where you have to watch two parts of the body. When was the knee down? When did the ball come out? Difficult to officiate, but they got it right.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the tailback. And that run sets them up in position to win the game in overtime with a field goal.
Yeah, I'd be surprised to see him do anything but send out the kicker now.
And here we go. This kicker has a chance to be a hero. These are the type of kicks that put you on the map. If you miss, you're just another kicker, but if you make it, you're praised forever. And he missed it wide left. After the missed field goal, they're set to go on offense at the 27. I formation here. Here's a counter play. Clemens tackles him at the 28 with the carry.
1-yard gain on the play.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10.
28-yard line.
They line up in an I. The halfback with the carry. Brown gets 3 yards on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
Now they'll face a 3rd and 6 situation.
31-yard line.
Let's go, man. Plug it, plug it.
Handoff on the draw.
Jackson on the run. 5-yard gain on the play.
So the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a 1st down on that series.
Well, you're going to have to gather the troops over on the sideline because whether it was poor play calling or poor execution, they never got anything going that time.
First and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
From the gun. Drops back on 1st down. He couldn't hang on to it. Marshall wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh Steelers bring in the nickel package. Incomplete pass. Lots of contact on that play.
Pass
Let's see what the ref has to
on
say.
defense. 1st down.
This one goes against the defender.
Yeah, and I can't really blame the defender in that situation. He's trying to go for the ball. The offensive guy makes a little move for the ball. He ends up running through him. It just happens sometimes.
First and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
They line up in the I formation. They hand it off. The defense seemed to do everything right there. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play. They line up at the 50.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
They'll go from the I formation. Gets it off. Stays on his feet. He's stiff-armed. He fumbled it. He scoops it up. Marshall seems to be a little shaken up on that play. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They'll have to get it to the 42. Single set backfield. Here's the halfback. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
First and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Little handoff. On play action. Pass is complete. It appears we have an injured player on the field. So the kicker's on the field, and this kick is for the game.
This attempt will be from 36 yards out.
He got it. They win.
Good.
And that will be the conclusion of this game. Our final score is the Baltimore Ravens 17, the Pittsburgh Steelers 14.
Okay, game 2 concludes Monday Night Football. We've got an upset in Pittsburgh. It was a grinded out game in the Monsoon Bowl 2. 2 weeks in a row, the Pittsburgh Steelers played in some of the most torrential downpours. 4 quarters straight of heavy rain, horrible field conditions. The game was slowed down by all the water on the field, missed field goals as usual, and just made worse by the weather. But it all came down to a Janikowski field goal deep in overtime. He gets the field goal to finally end the long affair in Pittsburgh. Trap week yields its first victim. Steelers fall to the Ravens in an upset in Pittsburgh. Let's take a look at the numbers. Harold Thompson is showing to be determined. He went out early in the game, and we'll get his status shortly. Mark Bulger came in and played a very, very good game, throwing for 53%, 15 to 28, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 187 yards. Ronnie Brown must have returned at some point late in the game. He is definitely not injured, which is good news. Fred Jackson came in to split time with him after Brown took a little time off. And the surprise this season, rock solid, Jasmine Drake led the team with 7 receptions, $115 and a touchdown. And Brett Jordan, the tight end rookie, contributed with 5 catches for 35. Curtis, 4 for 60, and he got the game-tying touchdown late in the game after a booth review determined he was in bounds. And everybody's favorite wide receiver, Oliver Osbury, unfortunately, had a quiet night, but his fan club was definitely down in the end zone. Asante Samuel took an injury in overtime, late overtime. He had 7 tackles to lead the team. We'll check the injury report. He is to be determined. Marshall, also in the game at corner, 6 tackles. He is also to be determined. And Flowers and Abraham chipped in for 2 sacks. No interceptions on the day. And a very surprising performance by Tom Brandstater. Who? 118 rating, 304 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 20 completions, 31 attempts, 64% in relief of Donovan McNabb, who's also to be determined. Got caught in the bad weather conditions, and he's also out. Brandstater sets the trap for the Steelers and ends up pulling the game off with the assistance of Amon Bradshaw, who had over 100 yards on 20 carries. And leading the team was Brandon Marshall in yards, 6 catches, 122. And it was rookie Joel Adams, 6 for 99 and a touchdown. Also Jabbar Gaffney chipping in for a touchdown as well. Okay, we'll pause for a moment, and we'll be leaving Pittsburgh, and we'll go check that injury report. 2 overtime games in a row, back-to-back weeks in the rain. Pittsburgh slugging it out with 2 division rivals in back-to-back weeks. First it was Cleveland, where they did pull off the late overtime win after a 4th quarter comeback. This week it goes to the Ravens. As we go to the injury report, the Steelers are clear. The good news is the Steelers are clear. Just minor injuries, a couple players banged up during the game, nothing carrying forward. Jim Leonhard is out for 2 weeks. He's been on the report for a few weeks now. But the good news out of Pittsburgh is no injuries. No injuries long term. So with that being said, we'll put the saves on. And we will conclude Monday Night Football. Thanks for tuning in. The second game was much more entertaining than the first, even though the first was billed as the big game. Good news out of Pittsburgh, no injuries carrying into the next week. Harold Thompson will be back, as well as Ronnie Brown and company. This is your commissioner in Lancaster, New York, signing out for tonight. Monday Night Football. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon. Good night.